All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the channel again. My name is Shahin, your favorite manifester. And today I am sharing with you guys my goals for the next 90 days. Now, this is a part of a series where I'm actually doing the process of Thibaut Meurrisse's book, Master Your Focus. So in this series, I talk about his process in this book of how to master your focus, how to identify your values, how to create a big 10-year vision goal, annual goals, 90-day goals, weekly goals, and daily goals, so that you are living a life where you are focused, you're working towards your big vision, and you're living a life that's in alignment with your values. So this video, I am sharing with you guys my 90-day goals. This is all based off my annual goals that I have shared in a previous video. If you want to check that out, I'll probably link that somewhere here. But this video is about my 90-day goals. So what I'm going to do here is share what my annual goals are and then how I create a 90-day plan to achieve and work towards those annual goals. It's a pretty simple process. I just take my annual goals. I literally just divide whatever work I need to do by 4. And then I just go from there. Not all goals can just be divided by 4, and I'll get into that more specifically what I mean by that. But without further ado, let's get started here. By the end of this video, you'll see my process and you'll be able to kind of mimic it and do it for yourself. So the first goal that I had this year falls under the financial category, and that is to earn $70,000. $30,000 of that amount coming from my own personal brand and business. Okay, if you guys want to know what my personal brand is and business, I'm a music producer, number 1, and number 2, I have this YouTube channel that follows my self-development journey and deals with and talks about manifestation. My current thing that I can offer through my YouTube channel is mentorship, consulting, and coaching services in manifestation. If you're someone who wants to manifest and you've not really had success in mastering your focus and implementing manifestation principles into your life, you can come to me. You know, I've become obsessive about these things. I first learned about this 8 years ago. I became incredibly obsessed with manifesting. I read all the books. I listened to all the I combined Neville Goddad with lectures. I listened to all the lectures from Neville Goddard. And then I actually began testing out the principles, what he talks about, doing visualization exercise, seeing myself in the end. And I've manifested to this date, money from doing this. I've manifested living in foreign countries. I just recently manifested touring the country with my band, Genghis Pierre. We toured the USA for the past 4 months, making money from playing music along the way, and supporting ourselves and just being on this epic adventure. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to manifestation. So that's the current offering that I have for my personal business. So, like I said, my annual goal is to earn $70,000. and have $30,000 of that amount come from my personal brand. And then the other $40,000 coming from whatever gigs, opportunities, work that I can find, right? So that's the annual goal. So how I break that down into a 90-day goal is simply divide that number of 70 by 4. That comes out to roughly 17 to 18,000. So for this first 90 days, I'm going to say $17,000 is what I need to earn. 10,000 of that amount coming from gigs, activities that I can just do for easy money, quick cash. And at the time being, I can do production assistant gigs. I'm sort of in that world and I have a network, so I could just reach out to people and work and earn $10,000 within the next 3 months from those activities. I also flip cars with my father. He's been flipping and selling cars at his own dealership for over 30 years. So I can help him out, sell some cars, and earn some money that way. $10,000 over 3 months, pretty easy for me to do. And then the other $7K will come from my own personal brand, which is primarily at the moment mentoring and consulting with manifestation. All right, next is my career goals. Okay, my career goals is really to be my own boss, be location independent, and to monetize my YouTube channel this year, and really get my music producing career underway. Okay, so the annual goals for this year on my YouTube channel is to surpass 15,000 subscribers on this channel, and the process goal is to create 150 videos on the YouTube channel this year. So if I break that down into a 90-day plan to get closer to that, I just divided 150 videos by 4. That gets me at a number of 38 approximately. So I have to produce 38 YouTube videos within this next 90 days. And then hopefully that will get me up to 2.5 thousand subscribers by the end of this 90 days, okay? So that's the goals for YouTube. And then the goals for my music producing career, my annual goal was to receive over 100,000 streams and work with 10 different artists, collaborate or produce for 10 different artists, releasing a total of at least 36 songs. Okay, so how do I create a 90-day plan out of that? This is a little different. I can't just like divide it. But what I have to do first is to produce the songs and reach out to artists. So I have to, within this next 90 days, reach out to 10 different artists that I'd be interested in working with and finish production of the musical side, the instrumentals and all that, of these songs. So finish the 36 songs, the production side of things, and then reach out to 10 artists within the next 90 days. So one of my other career goals this year is to connect with 500 people that I meet in person. So if I divide that by 4, that is a total of 125 people I need to connect with within the next 90 days. Okay, so how I'm going to do that is I'm going to attend 24 social events within the next 90 days. And hopefully that will lead to me connecting with 125 people over the next 90 days. Let's talk about my relationship goals. So my relationship goals is to go on 24 dates this year, get into the dating world, and meet a high quality woman that supports my vision and enhances my life. So what I'm gonna have to do, if I'm gonna want to go on 24 dates, I divide that by 4. That means I need to go on 6 dates within this next 90 days or 3 months, which is doable. And hopefully what I can do is, because I'm attending 24 social events, which is kind of relates with my career, is just meet women in person there. I prefer to meet women in person. Just meet people there and set up 6 dates this next 3 months. And then finally, we have my physical and my health goals, which is very simple. My annual goal was to put on 8 pounds of muscle. Again, I'm 6'3", 175, so that means I would weigh 183 pounds by the end of the year. And I will perform 96 strength workouts this year. So if I divide 96 by 4, that means I need to achieve 24 strength workouts. Is it 24? Yeah. 24 strength workouts by the end of this 90-day period. And that is it. Okay? So that's everything. Now you got to see the process of how I took my annual goals and I broke those annual goals and created a 90-day plan out of them.